A lot of cricketers have a fear of fast balls coming at the body. In this video, we're going to show you how to cope with it. We are going to be splitting this video into two different parts. The first part, we're going to focus on the options that you have to deal with it. And the second part is we're going to build the confidence in which to play those options. The first shot option that we're going to be looking at is the back foot defense. This is a good shot to get you out of trouble and to keep the ball out, making sure that you're playing with the full face of the bat and a vertical blade, showing the stickers to the bowler. Important here is to stay nice and side on and allow the ball to hit the bat, not the bat hitting the ball, as this gives us control into it and making sure that we can stay nice and still and keep the ball away from us. Also important is to make sure that you've got a nice high front elbow, allowing the ball to hit the bat with a nice late contact with the head slightly forward in the shot to give us control to get the ball down and keep it away from the fielders. For option number two, we're going to be looking at the hip glance. You're going to be looking to play nice and straight with the bat for as long as possible till contact and allowing the ball to run off the face of the blade to get it nice and square. Important for this is we are looking to hit more in front of the wicket and then allowing the ball to travel behind. This makes sure that we get a nice full contact on the ball, gives us control and allows the ball to run off the bat, utilizing the pace of the bowler against them to help us score runs as well. Important is to stay side on to allow the hands the access to the ball and the head slightly forward to make sure that we can get the contact underneath our eyes in front of that front hip and just allowing it to roll off. Option number three, we're going to be looking at a more aggressive option, and that is the pull shot. You're going to be looking to get onto the back foot with your head slightly forward, trying to stay side on for as long as possible, getting the hands nice and high to allow us the control to hit the ball down or up, depending on what you're comfortable with at that moment and depending on the field set, and then going from there trying to stay side on till contact or just before contact, into the contact, extending the arms and hitting through the ball. Also remembering that this is a cross bat shot, so for this our bottom hand is going to take the lead through the swing path of the ball. And also make sure that you get your head in line. It's not always about the foot movement, but making sure that your head gets in line allows us the vision to see the ball and allows us to make that sweet contact that we so desire. For option number four, we are going to be looking at the uppercut or the ramp shot. For this, we're still going to be looking to go onto the back foot and staying nice and side on. Still keeping the head nice and forward, but nice and still. Trying to watch the ball all the way onto the bat. For this, you can make contact either in line with your back shoulder or slightly behind it, with the full face of the bat. It could be a cross bat shot if you've got more width, but it could also be just a little lift onto the ball to give it the elevation over the inner ring into the vacant spaces that the field might provide. For this, it's really important that your head and eyes stay nice and still, so you can track the ball for as long as possible, trying to watch it all the way onto the blade of the bat and then just allowing the bowler's pace to do the work for you to dominate the game. For option number five, this is a way more defensive option, or when you aren't comfortable playing a shot to the ball but you know it's going to miss the stumps. This is the duck or the weave. Send and do your magic. For this, you're going to be watching the ball for as long as possible and then trying to get out of the way of the ball, trying to determine the line for when you're going to duck or when you're going to weave. If the ball is more at your body line, slightly behind you, you're going to duck under the ball, but important that you try and watch the ball as it goes over the back of your shoulders. The weave on the other hand is when it's a little bit more on the open side and might be coming back. You're going to drop the hands yet again, making sure that you watch the ball as it goes past with a bit of a matrix move to get out of the way.
Choose your character.
As you would have seen in that small edit that took way too long to make, we are super excited to announce that we have signed with someone brand new, B3 Cricket. These guys. The way these guys make their bats are second to none. With the increase in technology used in the crafting process, you know there is zero variance in weight and it's specifically tailored to what you want, or what I wanted in this case. Gone are the days of getting a bat which pickup or weight just slightly feels off. The other big thing is these guys do have a ping guarantee on their bats, so their customer service is second to none. That means if you are unhappy with the bat that you get from them, They'll either refund it or send you a different one, no questions asked. And since they are a direct-to-consumer brand, you skip all the middleman costs, making sure you can get higher quality gear at a more affordable price. And thirdly, the discount code that is available to all of our viewers internationally. This not only helps you save a little bit extra on your gear purchases, but also helps us massively to maintain and grow this channel to get better quality videos out to all of you. Please make sure to go have a look at the B3 website. The link will be in the description and the comment section below. And make sure to use the code CCXB310 to get your 10% discount at checkout. Get some of this today.
Now we're going to head into part 2, where we're going to look at building confidence for the shots. How we're going to start is we're going to start with some tennis balls with underarms from close range. The thrower is going to call a shot before they release the ball, and the batter is going to play like that. Let's just get comfortable with the different shots as we go to show that we can play them. Thereafter, we are going to move forward and make it a little bit more challenging. Still with tennis balls, we are now going to go underarms, but the thrower is not going to say anything. The batter is going to try and follow the line and determine what shot they want to play, depending on the line and what comfort they have. Try all the shots through this again, even if you're not comfortable, because the only way we are going to learn to play these different shots is by actively attempting them in a slightly pressured situation. And with tennis balls, where you can't get hurt, it gives you the best opportunity to get into the best positions possible to play the shots and see what you can do. Once you have felt comfortable with the tennis balls, we are now going to move on to hard balls, underarm throws again. But this time, you're going to choose the shots before you play them, just so you can get comfort with the hard ball coming at you and you can be in the best position possible to play it. Also feeling how the ball is going to react off the bat and how you're going to react when the ball is actually coming at your body. It's important to try and be as technically correct as possible here, really forcing yourself into the line of the ball to play the shot. Because once we get that comfortable and the muscle memory starts kicking in, it will be that much easier when we go to slightly quicker balls or match situation. You're going to leave this in anyway. Training or playing. Play training?
Play training.
Play training. Thank you. As you would have noticed, we have not actually tracked a ball off of a bounce yet. But in a game, the ball's going to bounce. So moving forward, we are now going to go to overarm throws with the bounce included. But it's going to be nice and slow or medium pace, just so that we can build up the comfort so we can react to how the ball comes at us. Again, you've got the time, so try and get into the best positions possible and try all the shots. Obviously for this, the duck and weave is going to be tough because it's slow and you don't feel that you have to get out of the way, but try it anyway because it's going to make you really work hard into those positions. Same thing with the uppercut. The pace isn't really going to be there, but getting comfortable with how you're going to react with your hands and how it goes off the bat is going to be crucial to how you're going to play it in the game. Sometimes easier is more difficult because pace helps us generate power through the ball, but getting into the right positions is also going to help us generate power in the long run. This leads us into our final step. Our final step now is we're going to throw with the sidearm or go more match simulation pace. For this, choose the shots that you're most comfortable with and just play the balls out. For this video, Zenon did all the shots because we did train it earlier and he felt comfortable playing all of them with the pace we were throwing. But not everyone's going to be comfortable with every shot. Find what works for you and play it in this situation to see what you can do in a game and then go from there. Build your game plan around this and make sure you're comfortable. Important to notice is now that there's pace in the ball, we don't allow ourselves to fall away from the line of the ball with the head. And also we don't stunt our swings through the ball. We still have to do all the technical things as good as possible to give ourselves the best chance of a good connection to really take advantage of it. A massive thank you to all our members who helped make all of these videos possible. Zenon's laughing at me because it's the third time I had to do that. It's strange. Also, if you want to know how to really formulate this into a game plan, check this video out over here.